Patreon, you normally get the Before the Sale Ends episodes, but because it's such a special occasion, we decided to release this for everyone. I have with me guest DeBoy today, who is an absolute madman. His his St. Walker is already Rebirth 1, and you have enough shards to go RB4 today, correct? If you had the crystals.
Correct.
You're
If I had the tokens, he would be RB4 as we speak. And I need 1,075 more shards to take him to the pinnacle of the game at RB5.
nice. You
Yeah.
must have a ton of gems now too.
Well, so I may be a maniac, but I'm not crazy. Okay. So I used a lot of the gems from the packs to buy the 8K pack. So it ended up being about 550 gems per pack, or 550 shards per pack. So it adds up a little quicker that way.
Okay, yeah, that makes it a little less painful. Still insane, which I mean,
Still, still crazy.
still is
Or
enough to make Loot blush. So
I had a moment where I by myself blushed a little bit because I felt like Luke was proud of me for once in my life.
yeah. Loot slowed down a little bit, and man, watching your videos on to Saint Walker, I told myself starting this month, 2020 New Year, slow it down. I wanted to get the rebirth token packs, but man,
hmm
I want to at least be able to take him to RB1 because he looks so good.
I'm telling you. And the thing that's crazy, we did the early podcast, right, when we were talking about him coming out, and all the hype was around um, his leader ability, right? And when he first came out and I took him to L2 the other day, I was playing around and I was like, you know what? His leader ability is awesome, but it's not even in the top two of his abilities. Well, now that he's, a little bit more ranked up, dude, that leader ability is awesome. You see in some of those videos, I mean, Wonder Girl crit him for 3K. That's it. 3K. Boom. Nothing. That's nothing,
Wow.
right? She punched him with a crit for 3K. She's whipping my teams, and I'm using two greens, right? I'm using, Hal Jordan sometimes outside of lead and Larfleeze, and Wonder Girl Whip is like barely touching their health. They're not dying. And I'm like, wait, this isn't supposed to be happening. My greens are supposed to be dead.
To be fair,
But
your Fleas is RB4, but still,
okay, to be fair,
yeah.
yes. But even when I'm using an L5 Arcus, right? He's not getting whipped into oblivion. He's not getting punched into oblivion. I mean, he got I think there's one video where he gets punched and it only takes away about half of his HP. And I was like, whoa, I was expecting him to die. But I mean, and it was a level 80 L5 Wonder Girl. And I was like, wow, he's dead. And then he only lost half of his HP. And I was like, what is going on?
And if you're a
Um,
audio only listener, and you don't typically check the YouTube, you do want to at least spend a few minutes looking at some of these videos because it is impressive.
it is impressive. I will tell you, I did run into an RB2 Deadshot Hired Gun, and he is not Saint Walker's friend. Let me just tell you that right now. It was a pew pew moment, and Saint Walker, he had to go take a break from keeping his allies alive for so long.
Which it means to be
Um,
expected. Higher good dead shot
right.
can one shot any blue that doesn't have,
Well, and it was
awareness.
RB2 Deadshot,
Yeah.
right? So it was like, ooh. But no, he's awesome, man. I'm running. I'm trying different teams. Um, he's insane. He's insane. I was talking to Mirror Master. He's one of the guys in the alliance, and I was telling him this morning. I was like, you know what? I still think Hal Jordan is a better lead than Saint Walker. Just because I just been playing around. I was like, Saint is awesome, but
And that
he's
was when you
he's
only had Saint as L2, correct?
L2, right. I was like, he's awesome, he's great, but I still think that Hal is the premier leader, right? Hal and Lex are kind of there. But Saint, man, now that he's up there and he's got the HP to survive a little bit, right, and live around, he's insane. Like, there's so much that he does. The purge. Okay, well, your Lex team is all buffed up and all overhealed. Okay, well, that's awesome, but now they have no buffs because he just stripped 5 from every opponent, shielded his entire enemy team. And by the way, if you have any hard hitters, now their taunts and awarenesses are usually gone because it seems that those are the 2 buffs that typically get taken more so if there's more buffs, just in playing him a little bit. And now your hard hitters, okay, Lex is dead. Okay, Wonder Girl's dead. Okay, it's there's no protection. I was talking to Hype Dog, and I was like, it's kind of like a pseudo true sight, right? Except there's nothing there, right? You're not having to use that ability on one hero. You use it on the entire enemy team, and you have access to whoever you want.
Yeah, that
Oh,
purge is strong. And then I think
oh,
the most impressive thing is that assist.
dude, the double call assist, man. I was someone Costly said it in the chat, and he said something about the Larfleeze double hitting was the scariest thing he's ever seen.
Yeah, him and Alan Scott. I mean, that double call
Oh,
assist. I mean, that's just
well,
that's
that's
brutal.
what's awesome. So you run I'm planning on running some teams pretty much exclusively. I mean, outside of Siege a little bit because unfortunately, Alan Scott and Larfleeze are not bonus tunes. Unfortunately,
They should have made it a
but
small lantern siege.
oh, dude, it would have. My heart would have been. But and it doesn't matter. So if you have greens on your team, guess what? Alan Scott's going to one hit tap everybody, right? You have reds on your team, Larfleeze is going to double tap everybody and just destroy. That call assist is crazy. The one thing I'm still working on it. It seems that when he uses his basic, when Saint uses his basic, which Saint does little to no damage, just putting that out there. He's at RB1. He doesn't do a lot of damage.
And he
Okay,
shouldn't. I mean, he does so many other things.
if he did damage, he would be the new Wonder Girl.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say that because he's already insane. But I kind of forgot where I was going with that.
him doing damage with his basic, or
Oh, his
something with
basic.
cultists.
Yeah, the call assist is random. It doesn't call assist on the character that you basic, which is odd. So there's been a couple games where I've let's say it's a Lex Wonder Girl.
And he doesn't always call assist on the same person, even. Like
Well,
he,
that's what I'm saying. So if you
well,
let's
I
say
mean,
you
not the person you're facing, the person your ally. He can call 2 different people, correct?
right, right. Well, no, that's with I don't know. Maybe
I
that's
thought
why
I
all
thought
the
I
out of
saw that one
turn.
of the times because it seemed like they didn't call assist on. He called assist twice, but they were 2 random people he called assist from, and then they randomly attacked 2 different people. I might have saw it wrong because I was watching them quick, but
That might have happened. But what I've seen is that I'll attack, let's say Lex, and then my Alan Scott will go and auto Wonder Girl, and I'm like, whoa, what? That was weird, but cool. It worked because Wonder Girl died because Alan Scott's shielded and he just crits her and puts her out of the
I mean, I guess
thing.
that
But
keeps it from being too overly ridiculous because I mean,
right,
I mean she's terrible, but Hippolyta will call assist twice, or same thing with or Nightwing, but they both stink.
mm-hmm.
So, um, so
Yeah,
it might be too
no,
much with
it's
him.
yeah. If you could, I mean, maybe they were like, okay, we can't focus his call
Yeah,
assist all the time, right? But that's the other crazy thing is that when he puts his overheal on someone and calls the double call assist if they're shielded, that's also random, right?
yeah.
But
I think
what's
that's what I
cool,
saw. It was two
that's
different
probably
people
what you
that just
saw
randomly.
because what happens is he puts the overheal, and I've had it where an Arcus has gone and punched someone almost to death, and then gone and punched someone else almost to death, or punched someone all the way out on the same turn. And I was like, and then Arcus got his turn, and I was like, whoa, what's going on?
He's gonna be so scary in Siege.
Oh, Saint and Arcus are going to be
Everywhere.
very. They're going to be everywhere.
Your
But yeah, dude,
RB1 Saint Walker from day one is gonna definitely make, and the rest of your team is gonna make people terrified.
it's going to be fun. Saint Walker will be RB2 by the Siege, so that'll be good. And then I have to debate if I want to get that Siege pack to bring into our RB3.
You
I,
almost
I
have to at this point, but then again, I'm sure your wallet is. You
but well,
St.
so
Walker
here's
did
the
not
thing.
give hope
Okay,
to your wallet, so.
no, but you know what St. Walker did do? It gave hope to my heart. Okay, because you know what? We're starting off a brand new decade, and what better way to do that than with some new Lantern tunes and one that is awesome, right? I mean, what better way to start? I
Yeah,
mean, I've
he
been waiting. I've been waiting. Alan Scott, I mean, he's kind of a Lantern, but the last true Lantern month we had was in August of 2018 with Larfleeze and Atrocitus.
that
I've
wasn't
been
that
waiting
long
a
ago.
long
I
time.
guess it was a year and
That
a half.
was
Yeah,
that was a year. That was 18 months,
that's true.
right?
That is
Or
longer.
so I was ready, but I'm pretty sure that I may have blew my whole year's allowance here
Well, there probably won't be any
on
more
the
lanterns for a while, so you probably
yeah.
gotta.
We're on the 2nd of January, and
I'll laugh
pretty
if
much
like
done.
March, some big lantern
I'll
month.
be like, oh no, guys, that's the rumors. No, I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, dude, he's awesome. He just, I'm super impressed. I was this morning. I woke up and I was contemplating, and I was like, man, am I really gonna do this when it drops? And then all day I was like thinking about it, and I was as I was playing, and I was thinking, and then the pack dropped, and all I saw was green or
Just close your
blue.
eyes and put by.
I just, I mean, yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, well, I kind of talked about it. He's gonna be my new signature tune. I might as well just go for it. So then there we go, and I've stocked up from Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Christmas deals, so it wasn't that bad, but it's awesome, man. I'm super excited. I mean, so after at the end of this month, if we have raids and I buy the
We
siege
should.
tokens, and we do have raids. We just need to know. I need to see what the rewards are. Hopefully, they put some more rebirth tokens in there, so I
Or at
can
least keep
be.
them what they were and not
Or
reduce
at
them.
least, yeah, because if they remain what they were, you can get 13 from the raid, right? If you
Yeah.
win number one alliance and um,
And if you win Siege, you'll get two more.
get two more, so that's 15. Okay, so he could very well be RB5 by the middle of next month with the login tokens as well,
Nice.
right? Wait, I could get 30 this month and take into RB5 this month if I get the siege pack. Okay, so it's decided. Great. Um, right?
Yeah, I think so. You have to ask him for. He's good at counting this stuff down.
Yeah,
That's not my
I've been
strong
talking
suit.
to him. I've been talking to him. He's the math wizard. I've been talking to him. I'm like, okay, I have this many packs. I have this many shards. How many more do I need? And he's like, "Dee, dee, 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 dee," and he does all his little calculations. But I'll tell you what,
That's
man.
because he's a Jap.
That hey, he's
Miller
he's
says.
the math wizard,
Yeah.
man. But I'm gonna steal a quote from another universe because Saint, I didn't think he would be a Wonder Girl counter, but as you see in some of the videos, Wonder Girl just whips, 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 and my team just doesn't die.
And he doesn't
So
rely on buffs, which I really like.
exactly. I mean, he doesn't buff at all. I don't think he buffs at all.
Yeah, that's nice.
He gets debuff immunity from his passive, but he brings the game back to a state of being perfectly balanced as all things should be. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're
It's like
saying.
we snapped and boom, it's ready to go.
All right, well, let's wrap this up here. And I'm glad you got your new toy to play with. I look forward to seeing the RB5 videos down the road, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't look
Mm-hmm.
forward to facing him in your Lantern
Mm-hmm.
squad. So thanks for coming on late notice.
Oh, of
We
course, man. Of course. Thanks
so,
for
so
having me
basically
back.
the advice is if you're on the fence on a pack, this is probably one to get because he looks pretty darn awesome. Or at the very least, just gear him because he's probably going to be worth it. Definitely
He needs
looks S tier material to me. He needs his full
L2,
kit though.
L3 is his sweet spot.
Yeah.
L2, L3 is his sweet spot.
Okay.
The bonus, the extra, L4, L5, that's great. But he needs his 5, his 2, 5, his 2, and his 3.
Yeah, I
Those are
think
the
L3 is what I was thinking for him too.
Yeah.
Well, for legendary, real
Um,
quick, a legendary order, what would you say?
okay, so the absolute last ability to take legendary is his first one
Yeah.
because he's giving the whole team bonuses. He's going to probably be the focus, so he's probably never going to get to that last hero alive 4 times damage bonus. But I would take five first,
Okay.
then 2, right? So you get the 50 plus 50, the 100% double call assist. Then 3, then 4, and then 1.
So, so 5.
Yeah,
You said 5, 2, 3,
5,
4.
2, 3. Well, actually, maybe 5, 2, 4, 3, 1.
Okay. 5, 2, 4, 3, 1.
Unless enrage becomes a different thing, then 3 will be third.
Okay.
Because the three legendary is just you stun all enraged enemies, right? So, I mean, if you run him with parallax a lot, that's going to be awesome because anytime someone hits parallax, they have a 75% chance of getting enraged or something like that. So there could be a lot of enraged, or if you go against atrocitus teams, you just stun everybody. Yeah. So actually, no. 5, 2, 3, 4, 1. Final answer.
Okay. I'm going to put that on the legendary sheet right now. All right. Well, I better get
Awesome.
going because
All right, man.
but I appreciate you coming on last minute, late
Of
notice.
course, man. Thanks for having me on.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, man. Late.
Hi, this is Target 88, and thanks for listening to WROL Broadcast. If you like the show, then please consider becoming a patron by going to patreon.com/WROL Broadcast. You know, Lute, I've heard you become such a big whale that even Greenpeace has offered you protection.